Scott here again, Six Figure Dog Trainer. I wanted to give you an update on the March sales. It's March 15th today. We're here in the midst of a pandemic and not necessarily the best thing for business. But I wanted to give you an update up to this point because I wanted to complete this video series that I started on how to build a dog training business. Briefly go over what happened last month, show you where I'm at this month. And so last month, I started the business in a new location where I had never new state, had never trained here before. I got a lot of flyers out. I did some website SEO optimization. I paid for some Google AdWords. So out of that, I got 4. I had 5 sales, 5 in-homes at 147. One of them was 199 because it was far away. The 199 converted into a 997 sale. The total for the month, 1784. That more than paid for the advertising and everything. I don't think I had $500 into advertising. Certainly not enough to pay my bills, but it got the ball rolling. In this month, I've had 5. I've had 6 in-home people that have paid me to come to their home. Out of those 6, the first one converted to a $3,500 boot camp, which I gave him a credit for the 147, so it was a $3,352 sale. The second one has not converted. I'm optimistic about it because it's it's 3 dogs. They got some rescues and it's pretty crazy. So I think something may happen there. That being said, over here I had 2 in-homes at the very end of the month that I thought were going to convert. They didn't convert. So I'm not saying that you should put pressure on people when you're in the home. I don't sell that way. But a lot of these, quite often, they do convert after I leave. The third one converted to a $3,500 boot camp. And again, I gave him the credit, so it was a $3,352 sale. Boom, boom, boom. This one, 147, converted to a $3,500, which I gave him a credit for, so it was a $3,352 sale. This one converted to 4 in-homes for $599. And so I think I covered everything. And this last one here, 147, I just saw the people yesterday. And they have a puppy and it's not a big stressful situation. They do need some pointers and they could use some, I'll probably do a 4-pack with them if anything. I don't think it'll, unless they wait a year and then call me when they're having huge problems. But right now, if they did a 4-pack, I wouldn't be surprised. But to date, so as of March 15th, 12,137 for the month. The reason I wanted to do this video series in the beginning was to just show you guys that you can get a $100,000 dog training business off the ground fairly quickly. I've done it for years. My average sales usually is around $300,000 a year because, as you know, we all have this thermostat in our head of what we need to make, and some of us are not comfortable unless we're making $1 million a year or $15 million a year. For me, when I got around $300,000 a year, it seemed to take care of all the bills, took a lot of pressure off, and my life was pretty good, and I didn't want to just live to work all the time. So certainly making $100,000 a year is not that difficult. With the sales I got this month already, we're at $120,000, $125,000 a year. And then after taxes, certainly I can put $80,000, $90,000 in my pocket. If you guys are having trouble with your dog training business, I'm here. If you're not making this kind of money yet, if you're not making these kind of sales and you'd like some help, I'm available for that. If you have any questions or comments, put them in the description below. As far as this pandemic goes, it's a very stressful time for most businesses. Certainly any type of retail. People are not walking the streets. People are starting to do this isolation and this social distancing stuff. I think for us dog trainers, it's going to work in our favor, making the best of a bad situation. You can imagine if you're home, your kids are home from school, your spouse is home, it's going to get hectic, it's going to get stressful. If you have a dog on top of that that's very poorly behaved, it's going to magnify the situation, and it's going to cause you to maybe make some phone calls or reconsider getting that dog some training. So just something to think about. Stay safe, don't be foolish, and be respectful of this coronavirus, because we really don't know what we're in for yet, in my opinion, as of March 15th. I think over the next few weeks, this thing could either dissipate or it could turn into what's going on in Italy right now, which does not look very good. So that's about it, guys. Peace, and good luck out there. Talk to you later.